Alright, YouTube, this is a little show off about how I built this building out of pallets. You know, so these doors were once bunkie boards on a bed my neighbor threw out. Not bad. Of course, it's a patio paver floor. Fastest way to make a shed floor that I know of. And this is why I built it, to have somewhere to store this thing. You're leak proof, luckily. So this side came from a 1980s shed that was on this property. Little tiny 8x10 job from like a big box. This side is from a shed barn that was built around 1920. It's from down the street. When they tore that down, I grabbed that up. It works. And of course, the walls are pallets. I like the look of them going up instead of sideways. So that's why I'm doing that. I don't know. Structurally, it's probably, I'm sorry, pallets are not the greatest thing to work with. So I don't think it really matters how you do it. I just like the look of them going up and down. It looks like an old pole barn. And I'll be tuning it up a little bit better as time goes on. Of course, this shelf, it's kind of just a rigged up thing. It works. You can see it's level. But it's an old gate from a dog run that I didn't feel like throwing out. Of course, this is what it looks like after you break the pallets down, if you're lucky, or you're just really patient. This weird looking thing here, this is my pallet buster. That's a big old railroad spike of some type. It's screwed onto a piece of a 2x4 with a cross piece, and that's how I pry them apart, because they're a monster to get apart. Alright, this table also is a pallet. It's been reconstructed, repurposed. And this side has pallets laid on blocks for a floor. That's only temporary, because obviously it won't last long. But it does the job for right now. And then, like I said, I got patio pavers on this side. My neighbor gave me a good deal on, and he got them up really fast. Granted, I need to put in more cross members to make it more rigid, but this is working, and it's not leaking. And it's raining right now. It's a rainy day in paradise here in Central Virginia, USA. These windows were recycled from someone throwing out storm windows on their actual home a few years ago. Just grabbed them out of the garbage. I know that's terrible, but that's me. They work. I don't know what the point of having a window when you have this much ventilation, but it gives more light, I guess. And we got another one over here. And they're functional. They open and close. So the way I join these together is anybody's guess, but I got them together. Now this is a fence post. This was built off of 2 fence posts. That was one, and if you look closely, there's another one. That's where I started building, because there was a shed where this patio is, and that's what happened up here. That's where these came from. So basically I needed more room. I built this side first, and because I have a little doggy, I didn't want him to escape. There he is. Say hello. Okay, doesn't really say hello very much. But anyway, yeah, we got some lights. It's probably good fire hazard. But it does its job. The dog likes it. Not really. It's another old shed that I built from garbage a few years ago. And this is where that's where the refuge goes. And then gets burned up in that. That'll get turned into something else eventually too. But just wanted to get this out. Show what you can do with absolutely nothing. As far as investment, there's no investment. Nails, screws, perhaps. I recycle I put them in these jars. I've gone through 3 or 4 of those cans full of the old screws, because when they put this together, they use ring shank nails that are from a nail gun. They're not designed to be taken apart, so they're blunt. They're useless. You can use them. I have in the past used them. I'm just not quite that patient anymore, so I go ahead and get new screws, and everything is screwed together. It's not nailed together, so that when I decide I did it wrong or need to redo it or tear it down, it'll be a little easier instead of having to rent a bulldozer. I stole the dimensions from Arrow Sheds, which is the type of shed this material came from. I just copied it. I didn't come up with any great algebra to figure out those angles. And again, it needs more pieces going across to make it more rigid. But that's pretty much it. It's 100% pallets and or garbage. And a few bought screws, maybe 5 pounds of screws so far. So that's what you can do when you don't have any money, because you spend it all on your Harley Davidson. That's how that works. Yep, it's an old Harley, so it's got to leave its mark. All right. Hope this inspires someone. If you have any questions that I can help with, just leave a comment. I'm going to get you a few shots from the outside here. Let's see what we got. There it is. Oops, private property. Do not trespass. Okay, so as you can see, it's just pallets. We'll walk around here. Let's get this back side, see what that looks like. You can see it's just joined together. I'm going to fill these in at some point when it's not raining. There's some leftovers from the previous shed that was here and or extra parts off of the pallets. Yeah, I'm all up in the trees now. Alright, I want to tell you another story about that door. That is one ugly door. Okay? Yep. Fairly ugly. You got 1, 2, 3 at least different colors. You got some barn hinges going on there of different colors. That's fine. But what that is, this wood right here, this came off of a old swimming pool, the public swimming pool. It was used as dividers between the girls and boys locker room. Oh, it's an ugly door. I'll paint it up though. So if you can imagine, it was like a privacy fence around the changing rooms for this public pool. So when they remodeled, of course, there I was. So that's exterior wood, exterior grade wood. Here's my lounging area, and a really pretty roof. Once you get paint on the roof and paint on the building, trim everything out, yeah, you'll have a pallet Palace. See ya.